Across the United States and here in Siouxland, eyes are toward the sky. This is the view right now, live from Sioux City, where the eclipse started 23 minutes ago. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. It's being called the Great American Eclipse, and it will be the most observed and photographed solar eclipse in history. And we've got almost a front row seat here in Siouxland. Won't be a total eclipse, but pretty darn close, 95% coverage. We have Team 4 coverage today with reporters in Wayne and Ravenna, Nebraska, where it will be a total eclipse. But we begin in downtown Sioux City. That's where KTIV's Michelle Schoening is at an eclipse viewing party outside the Sioux City Public Museum. Just one of several viewing parties going on right now. And Michelle, you saw people showing up there before the sun was even up this morning. If you can't get your hands on a pair of glasses, all you need to do is poke a little hole in a sheet of paper and let the sun pass through and put that reflection down on a sheet below, and you'll see just what it looks like.
Now.
We'll check back with you later in the newscast. Thanks, Michelle. Having a clear view of the eclipse is dependent on the weather, of course, and that's been a bit of a concern for sky gazers in Siouxland. We've had clouds moving in and out. Meteorologist TJ Springer joined us now from the Storm Team 4 Weather Center. And TJ, here in Sioux City, we've had a pretty good view so far. Okay, thanks a lot, TJ. The eclipse viewing parties continue around Siouxland. KTIV's Tiffany Lane is in Wayne, Nebraska, where some people are getting the pass on regular activities to witness today's eclipse. There is a 70-mile wide path across the United States that's called the Path of Totality. It is the small tract of land where the sun will be completely covered by the moon, a total eclipse, 100%. And in that path right now is Ravenna, Nebraska, and that's where we find KTIV's Jarrett Lansford. Jarrett, you're kind of at ground zero for eclipse viewing in Nebraska, I suppose. A lot of people there? All right, Jarrett Lansford with a live link for in Ravenna, Nebraska, 100% eclipse coverage coming from there, and we'll check back in with Jarrett a little bit later on in this newscast. We'll mention, too, down in the corner, we've been showing you varying shots of the eclipse. Right now is the shot from right outside our studios here in Sioux City, and we've also had a shot up there at times from on up the line, if you will, even further up to the northwest from where Jarrett is, where the eclipse is more total. But we'll keep you updated throughout the newscast and have more in just a little bit. In other news today, though, Ohio officials say a county judge was shot and wounded as he walked toward a courthouse today. One suspect was killed when both the judge and a probation officer returned fire. A second suspect was taken into custody. Jefferson County Judge Joseph Braziz Jr. was shot this morning near the county courthouse in Steubenville. The city manager there says the judge was talking to first responders after being wounded. He was flown to a Pittsburgh area hospital. Investigators did not immediately release further information about the judge's condition or the suspect, either of them. The courthouse was closed. New developments in Spain today in the search for the fugitive from the Barcelona van attack. Regional police have confirmed that the suspect, Joens Abaca Kub, has been shot to death in a small town outside the city. In a tweet, the Catalan regional police say Abuya Kub was wearing an explosives belt when he was shot dead by police in a town west of Barcelona. The 22-year-old had been the subject of a massive manhunt since the deadly van attack last Thursday in Barcelona that claimed 15 lives. A police official in the French port city of Marseille says it is too early to know the motive of a man in a van who rammed two bus stops, killing a woman and injuring another person. But the spokesman says that given the times, terrorism cannot be excluded as a possibility, but police are not sure yet. The man has been arrested. One person was hospitalized after the driver rammed the first bus stop. A woman was killed after he rammed the second bus stop about 3 miles away. A U.S. defense official says the Navy's top officer is ordering a broad investigation into the performance and readiness of America's Pacific-based 7th Fleet. This after another collision involving a Navy ship, the second in 2 months. 10 U.S. Navy sailors are missing and at least 5 injured after the USS John S. McCain collided with the Liberian oil tanker near Singapore early today. The 7th Fleet says in a statement that damage to the guided missile destroyer's hull flooded nearby compartments, including crew berths, machinery, and communications rooms. The ship is now in port at Singapore's naval base with significant damage to its hull. We have a winner in the vote for a new Iowa license plate design. Here it is, City and County Reboot. It topped 2 other finalists in 10 days of voting online and at the Iowa State Fair. This is actually an update of the current license plate design, which has been in use since 1998. The state plans to begin issuing the new license plates next year. Well, storms moved through Siouxland overnight, and some storms reappearing in parts of Siouxland at this hour. In fact, meteorologist TJ Springer is on the way with the very latest after this. Here's the view from Spencer, where it's currently 72 degrees. Meteorologist TJ Springer is back, and it's good to see that the weather's cooperating with eclipse viewing here in Sioux City, but other areas of Siouxland not so much today. Yeah, if you've got these glasses, go look right now, because it's going on. It'll be a while before it's at its peak here.
Can't see much in here.
45 minutes or so. But we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment with the farm market report. Well, let's get right to the farm market reports on this Monday morning. We start on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, where the October live hog futures are trading down $1.40 today at $64.80. August live cattle down 60 cents at $105.80, and August feeder cattle are 70 cents lower at $139.75. On the Chicago Board of Trade today, September corn futures are down 4 cents at $3.47. September soybeans down 4 at $9.33. The September wheat is down 7 cents at $4.09 per bushel. September oats down 9 at $2.45. And September ethanol up a penny today at $1.52. At the First Cooperative Association of Cherokee, Iowa, the cash corn price is down a nickel at $3.07. Soybeans off 2 cents at $8.60 per bushel. And on Wall Street, stocks have been wavering between small gains and losses today. The Dow is down 6 points right now at 21,667. The Nasdaq down 3 at 6212, and the S&P is just a small fraction lower at 2425. Back with more eclipse coverage when News 4 at noon continues. We'll go live to KTIV's Michelle Schoening at the Sioux City Public Museum, and Jarrett Lansford in Ravenna, Nebraska, which is in the path of totality. This is the live view from here in Sioux City, and we'll be back in just a moment. Looks like there might be a little rainfall in the Iowa Great Lakes region this afternoon. That's the live view of Smith's Bay on West Okoboji from our Okoboji Skycam. Let's go live to the eclipse camera in Oregon. You can see this is a live view. It is a total eclipse up there, and of course this is going to pass from the northwest corner of the U.S. down to the southeast, and it will pass right across the heartland of America. But even in just this short time we're viewing it, you can see the sun even moving and the moon dipping further below the screen, but a 100% eclipse there. If you haven't checked it out yet, the solar eclipse is underway, including here in Sioux City, Siouxland. Just one of several viewing parties going on right now is in downtown Sioux City. Michelle Schoening joining us live from the plaza in front of the Public Museum. Michelle, how's the crowd down there? You know, it's been a long time since we've seen a total eclipse in the U.S., and even longer since we've seen it go all the way across the country, so it's a pretty rare event. It's good to see people out getting to check it out. The 70-mile path the 70-mile wide path is called the Path of Totality. It's just a little south of us here in Siouxland. It's the small tract of land. The sun will be completely covered by the moon, and in that path is Ravenna, Nebraska. That's where we check in once again with KTIV's Jarrett Lansford. Jarrett, how are things there now? All right, I know you made that road trip this morning, and you made it earlier this year. How is the town prepared to handle the expected increase in population for this eclipse? All right, Jarrett Lansford in Ravenna, which will be 100% covered before too long. Here in Siouxland, 95% about 38 minutes from now. Jarrett, we'll look forward to your reports tonight on News 4. Time for us to take a break, but Siouxlanders will tee it up to help fight cancer. That's still ahead. All right, TJ's back with the weather and his eclipse glasses because it's going on right now. All right, thanks for joining us this Monday afternoon. Have a great day.